Hello, everyone. My name is Dominique Baxter, and today I'll be presenting my ethical action plan focused on ethical leadership development in policing. My goal is to share practical strategies that strengthen accountability, improve communication, and help build a culture of integrity across our departments. In this presentation, I'm going to talk about why ethical leadership matters, the challenge that comes from weak leadership, the ethical foundations behind strong leadership, and the main strategies we can use to promote accountability, fairness, and consistent supervision. Ethical leadership is connected to everything we do, from training and communication to intervention and community trust. One of the biggest lessons from this course is that leadership sets the tone for the entire organization. Officers watch what leaders do, not just what they say. When leadership is consistent, fair, and transparent, officers tend to follow that example. But when leadership is unclear or inconsistent, problems rise quickly. Module 3 and Module 5 both show how corruption, excessive force, favoritism, and poor communication, and even the code of silence relate back to weak supervision. Ethical leadership truly is the foundation of accountability. We also learned that many ethical problems start with leadership gaps. The Knapp Commission showed years ago that corruption grows when supervisors look the other way or fail to intervene. Module 3 explained how small issues become major problems when no one documents anything or discipline depends on who the person is instead of what actually happened. And Module 5 shows how weak supervision leads to repeated mistakes, missed intervention opportunities, and frustration among officers. These challenges make leadership development necessary for restoring fairness and trust. Strong leadership rests on strong ethical principles. Leaders should act from duty and moral obligation. Ethical formalism. Utilitarianism tells us to think about the consequences of our actions. The daily traits of honesty, humility, fairness, courage, and consistency are highlighted by virtue ethics. In this course, and in the PERF guidelines that we've reviewed, procedural justice requires leaders to be transparent, neutral, and respectful as they offer people a voice. These values guide our behaviors in conflict, communication, discipline, and community. Leadership has to be developed with meaningful and ongoing training. It can't just be PowerPoints. No, supervisors need real scenarios to test judgment, to teach conflict resolution, and to help us recognize ethical dilemmas in the moment. Leadership training should include moral reasoning, bias awareness, procedural justice, documentation skills, and fair discipline. Module 6 focused on the duty to intervene. So leaders must know how to intervene correctly and how to support officers who step in. Leadership training should also reflect the expectations in the UN Code of Conduct, integrity, transparency, and accountability.